Hello everyone, welcome to the Bonsai Life. I will work on this tree, ficus microcarpa tiger bark, and this one is growing over the real coral. And on this one actually have from concrete I made like a stand, so it's growing just above that stand. So on the end, like next year probably, if I will check, can I expose some of the roots, or can I expose a whole coral and expose the roots and everything and put in some nice pot. But for now I will just cut the tree and give it some shape because it's totally out of shape. This year I did the trunk chop, or last year, I don't remember now, it was this or last year, but the tree was like huge. It was like this big, and so I did a trunk chop, and it's starting to heal really nice. So I have some rolling back here, and now I have like really long branches on the top, and these branches are also like too long, and I don't want any thick branches up top. So now I want to prune this and just leave it till the spring, so in the spring I can take this out and put in some nicer pot, expose everything, and it will look really good. So this is kind of double trunk, and the second trunk was also trunk chopped, so I have to keep that in mind. And I want to make like two separate trunks. I don't like, I want one here and one here. So I will start with these long branches, and I don't want any branches inside of the curve, because I have here a nice branch. So I don't need this one, and I don't need this one. This one would anyway interfere with the lower ones and with this trunk. So here I have a leaf on really bad place. I have old stub here, and I will take, here I have a leaf and I have a new bud forming, so new branch forming. So I will take this leaf off, and I will cut. Here I had leaves. I can see like dormant buds, so I will take it somewhere between those two buds, so something like this, and I will hope that something will pop out. Here I have from that branch, I could clean that a bit like this. And then here I will go like really low, here, so I will have here like kind of my top of the tree. This is like really long, and I will cut it. For starter, I will use this second leaf, but this is like really too long. I would like a shorter. So this I will cut here. Yeah, I forget to cut this one like this. And now this one I will cut first everything down, and then I will choose which branches I will keep and which one I will like definitely not use. So I will take just the tip of this. Now since I'm moving down lower, I want thicker branches, so I will want some like I will need those branches to thicken up. So lower branches I'm not gonna cut that much. So from this one I just took the just tip of those branches, and I don't know, here I have too many branches on one place, and I think I don't need this branch because this branch is interfering with this other trunk, so I think I can safely remove this one right away, like this branch. So this one is gone. So now I open up this here, and this one I will not touch at all because I want my lower branches to grow. So this one and this one and this one I will not touch, definitely. So now we'll go to the next trunk, and here I think I don't need this branch. Here I have one popping out here, and that will be a nice, because I will have branch here, and then I can slowly make my triangle like this. Here nothing, maybe something small on the up higher, but not down lower between the trunks. So maybe something growing this way up to me, or I can, like, let's say I can shorten this totally short, and let me check. Here I have 3 branches on one place. This one I will take just the tip of this branch. I will take tip of this branch. I will take the leaf off. I will take this leaf off. And this is too crowded. I will take this eye-poking branch, this one. So I open up this a bit more. I will shorten. This is my top, actually, top of the tree. Or like I can do from this top, or I can shorten it up to this branch. So I will make top out of this, and I will shorten it up to this first leaf. So that's the maximum where I can take it down, so like this. And now I have this thicker branch, and I don't want this thick branch on the top of the tree, so this is too thick for trunk, for a top. So I have here a small branch, and then I have this thicker part, so I will shorten it up to this smaller branch. So I will take this everything off. So I will use rather this, so I will have some taper, and it will look much nicer. So here I have a small branch here, and this branch, small branch, I don't need, because this is the junction between this branch, this part, and this top of the tree, my leader. So I will take this small branch totally off. And the last branch I have is this one, and that's one, it's quite high also. So I have here a leaf facing down, so I will take that off, and I will take a leaf pointing upwards. So I will have everything growing down. So first I want to spread my branches down low, and then I will form the pads and everything. So I think it's not much more that I can do for this tree at the moment. I can take some of these big leaves on the junctions of the branches, so I don't get a new branches on those junctions. And I think I can just leave this to grow for now. I have a lot of these bad branches, like you see they're just on both sides, and I definitely don't want like branch here and here on the same level, and I don't want these leather branches. So let's choose what we will use and what not. So I was thinking what to cut off, and I will cut definitely this branch here, because I don't want this like two leather branches. I will cut this one and leave this one. So I will have this, and this. So this goes nice. And I cannot have branch here and here. They're almost on the same place. So I will cut this thicker branch actually. So I open up this even more. And now it would be logic to cut this off, because I have a branch down lower, and that's what I'm gonna do. I will cut this here. So this is what I have left. This will be my first branch. This will be my back branch, and now I will just leave it to grow. And because I know now where is what, maybe I can shorten this one even more here, and the rest I will just leave to grow. So I'm done with this tree. Now I have to regrow all the branches, so that will take few years. So I'm leaving this one aside, and now I have my root in the rock composition with the ficus tiger bark, microcarpa tiger bark, and with the ficus burkei mocha. This one is really nice. It's have like mocha is because the leaves when it's young, the leaves are kind of reddish color, like a coffee. So, and this one is developed quite nice. Like for a start, I don't need this wire holding the rock, because there's so many roots down in the pot that like this won't move. So I take this wire off because the burkei have really good strong roots, and now I can prune these two trees. Burkei will always grow much slower and totally different than tiger bark. Tiger bark will be always the main tree. Even now the burkei is much thicker than the tiger bark, but in time I think that will change. So I will start on the top of the tree. First I will take these leaves I don't need. This will be my top. So I will shorten everything as much as I can, because I want to develop the bottom of the tree. So let's go. Here, this is the first leaf. Here I have new buds here. So if I cut this off, I think I will anyway get here the new branch. This is like really too long, so I have here a new branch. So but that would be like my secondary top almost. So Maybe I have to take this even like lower than that branch. So I have this, I can take this. This is my first leaf, so like this. I have a branch here, I could take this up to this first branch. Maybe that's not a bad idea. I will at least get some movement. And this I will take, this branch I will take even down lower like this, so I have like kind of top of the tree now in order. So now I can go down lower and I will just prune the top, just the tips of the branches, and I will take these huge leaves off. And here I don't want to collide these two trees, so I will take this also as much as I can, like this. And open up so I can get more light here inside between. I have a branch growing upwards, I don't need that branch. This I will shorten as much as I can so I don't bother those two trees. So this I will shorten it like this. And now I have this pad here. I have a new branch growing down lower here, if you can see, and I will take this tip of the branch. So I have here some dead bug, and I will just take up to here. This I will leave to grow, this branch, so I will just take the leaves growing up, and this I have to leave it also as it is, just like take a tip of this branch so it can grow. And just tiny bit like this, and that's it. So now I will prune this burkei, and he is sensitive for the pruning. He's not like a tiger bark. Here I have old stem. I just want to make it nicer, a bit nicer here. So they're not growing that well. You cannot like prune them so hardly like a tiger bark. So I will prune, and it's like it's really hard to get pads out of the burkei, so I have to keep that in mind. So now top of the tree I will just prune a tiny bit like this, maybe a bit more here, this branch here. I have old leaf here, and this is okay. This I did prune. Now this tiny branch I won't touch. Maybe I can prune just a little bit more like this. And this is the secondary trunk, and this one I have a leaf facing out here, so I can take this, and I have here a dormant bud, so it will grow like this, like kind of inside but away from this main trunk. So, and here I have one more branch, and I will just take a tip of this branch like this, and I'm done with burkei. It wasn't that much of pruning on him. This, I think this leaf will fall anyway, but I will leave him there just for now. And this also deserves a better pot, but not now. I don't have any pot. Like this is just a plastic training pot. So later on I will expose a bit more of the rock and maybe give it a bigger pot, so this tiger bark can like grow a bit faster. This will look really good in let's say a few years, in like 3 years time, when these all here were shells before, like growing seashells. So later on, when I get in these cavities like roots from burkei, here are some of the aerial roots are starting to grow. When I get the roots here growing, that will look amazing. When this tiger bark fill up this cavity, that will also look really good. So just need some time. I don't need this leaf here. That will look really good. The stone is really interesting. It's like one of those really nice stones. So if you did like the video, please thumbs up. It means really a lot to me. So if you can push that like button, it means really a lot. So thank you. See you next time. Have a nice day and bye bye.